Hey guys, Reese coming at you for the very first episode of Scattered Performance. So with this, we're going to bring in a donor car, which I'm currently waiting on right now. I'm going to keep that under wraps until it gets here so we can keep a little bit of surprise. Went down to Super Cheap a bit earlier, purchased some new plugs. Hopefully you can see those nice and clearly, just the old NGK Type R's. Nice and cheap, $5 each. Got 4 of them, give that away. I'll let you know the car's only got 4 cylinders, but this is going to be a budget backyard power cruise. So some of you may realise I don't have a licence at the moment for doing some dumb shit. I won't go into that, that's time for another video. I've spent the last 2 years basically working on some mates' cars. A bit of background about myself, I'm a machinist by trade, and I wanted to start my own business at some stage, but I seem to end up tying myself up with fixing up my mates' cars and trying to have a little bit of fun in the long run. What we realised was this year is the power cruise, you don't need a driver's licence or a valid driver's licence if you can show up that you can drive. Now, I really like the way that sounds for 2 reasons. A, don't have a driver's licence. B, we had this piece of shit car sitting around for the last 18 months and we haven't known what to do with it yet. Now, as I've worked on 3 of the guys from Scattered Performance Vehicles and getting them to Power Cruise this year, with only 12 weeks to go, we thought, you know what? Let's try and get a 3rd vehicle there, get a 4th vehicle there, I should say. Get Reese out there, get him on the track with us after helping us with all our cars. So the boys have come forward and they found me a donor vehicle. Like I said, it was something that's been sitting around for 18 months, but now we've got something a little bit more exciting to do with it. I did up a little bit of a budget and I decided that obviously we've got 12 weeks, we can't just pull cash out of my ass. What did I find? I find that we could install nitrous on this vehicle for a little under $1,500. And when I say $1,500, that includes the tow vehicle from my doorstep with the Power Cruise entry fee to the Power Cruise tarmac. Thank you very much. Stay tuned for more. And so it begins. The Max Spray Hyundai project has begun, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is the Max Spray Hyundai right there. That is the nitrous receiver this series. So what you can see here is a purring example of a good condition engine. An engine that is perfectly willing to accept anywhere between 25 and 150 horsepower worth of nitrous oxide. So Luke, tell us the story of this car. Where did it come from and how has it landed in my hands?
We picked it up for $100 off a mate of a mate. What did we do? We kind of serviced it. We put new oil in it, put a bit of fuel in it, new battery, and she ran. So
wait, hang on, did you say new fuel? Like new fuel 18 months ago new fuel, or new fuel today new fuel?
Yeah, 18 months ago new fuel.
Okay, well, sweet. Just to clarify that this is actually right now running on 18-month-old petroleum provided to you by the Australian Bowsers. Oh, with a mixture I'm informed of E85, just squirted in there to clean the hoses. This is Lila, the manager of Scattered Performance. She actually makes sure everyone's working hard enough. If you're not working hard enough, you come in just give you a bit of reinforcement. Re-encouragement, if you will. Come on. Just whacking on some examination gloves to get into this dirty old boot here. Lukey's found a spare tyre to replace this not so round tyre that we have on the front left-hand side right now.
Bit of a difference.
That one needs a paint job.
Probably just gonna discard the majority of this stuff here. Apart from adding weight to the vehicle and somewhat comfort, which when you're adding nitrous oxide to a vehicle, let's be realistic, you're not really interested in comfort anymore. I mean, it's not the roughest of rides out there, but high performance and comfort don't come to mind in the same sentence. Oh, I've got some spare tools.
Is there
excellent.
A jack?
The rip tear bust method works. I see. Well done. Contemplating losing all of this plastic, as well as these back seats. Because I mean, if you can't get into your car via a door, you shouldn't be in the car. So We're gonna have to lose the back seats. That's dead weight.
Consider it weight reduction.
Weight reduction. That's also increasing horsepower if we want to look at the maths of the whole situation. There's gonna be like 3 Civic guys watching this going fucking, oi boys, take the back seat out. We're gonna gain fucking 20 kilowatts. Okay guys, so we've got the car to my house and we've had a bit of a go. We've had a look at it. We've removed a few things off of it. We've pulled the intake tract out, back seats, removed a bit of dead weight, and basically just got it ready to accept the nitrous bottle, the few lines and solenoids that it requires, as well as a dedicated fuel system, which in this case we've got lined up a small fuel cell between 2 and 5 litres with a $40 044 made straight in China, and a cheap fuel regulator that we had sitting around. I can't even remember what car it was off, to be honest. Just a stock one, but it's got the fittings that we're required to get it to go straight to our nitrous system. So guys, keeping an ear to the ground. You guys will be the first to know when these parts arrive. We've already ordered them, so we've got the nitrous kit coming. That should be here in about 10 days, and then we've got the dedicated fuel system coming, and that should be here in about 3 weeks, because that's all coming straight out of China. The other stuff's already in Australia, so we should be good to go. So go on and head over to our Facebook page, drop a like and subscribe. Drop a like and subscribe on this video, and like I said, keep your ears to the ground, because we'll have part 2 of this coming out soon, and it'll be us throwing the nitrous kit into the Hyundai and testing her out. Thank you very much guys. Stay tuned for more.